be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Allen now looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Here's Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now Gino. And his throw is incomplete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catches. Hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And Walker once more. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. And this will be a Seahawks first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now it's Smith. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Here's the give to McIntosh. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Here's Smith. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out, and they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
Hey, here we go, hey. No ball, no ball. Line.
Gino's going to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. A final shot before half for Allen. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. In motion goes the tight end. Smith. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bills Bills are going to take over at their own 41. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football open to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give him the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Allen going to change this at the line.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Gets this one to Morris. Gets through, and now an opening. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Allen. Look at the big fella go. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. It's Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. Again, it's Charbonnet. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8. From the 50, it's Smith. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Bills are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Allen going to throw. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Big strides, look at him go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 61 yards. And the Bills use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Oh, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And now Metcalf going to get a chance to run. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up 3rd. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 26 yards. And the Seahawks have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. It's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense able to come up with a big stop, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Bills are going to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll try the middle with Cook. The 20. 5. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, 45 yards. And the Bills are able to build on to their fourth-quarter lead. Important extra point up and through. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They'll come up first and 10 here. Smith to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Smith. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Smith's going to throw it. Touchdown! DK Metcalf with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Through the middle of the field. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
Allen to throw, and they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Smith. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. And Smith here, an audible at the line. Gino out to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Bills will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it in to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Seahawks are going to have it here just past the 25. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. One last throw here for Smith. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions.
And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
So with a late touchdown, no time remains, but they will go for 2 here to try to make this a touch more respectable. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. nothing to take away.